All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Hunter, episode 145.
This is
Wow.
crazy. This is crazy.
Yep. Things have gotten political, and we are locked in a box, getting ready to decide the fate of the Hunter Association, and in some respects, Gon. Leorio is calling upon the Hunter organization to save Gon. If
Power of friendship.
If they make him, the chairman. We've got, Cheadle and Periston, the rat, and then Cow. And specifically, like, how they solve this whole thing here, it feels like everything is just coming down to playing mind games with each other and stuff.
But more importantly, we have Killua and Alaka in a room with Gon. And Alaka is sleeping.
And that's probably happening this episode.
So, probably.
So, we're hyped,
it's gonna
guys.
Be great.
Let's get into this. All right, guys, we're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. And little does he know that this whole thing might be solved.
Yeah, in the next, 10 minutes.
In the next 10 minutes, In another room. Yep. Surrounded by Gon's friends.
I love how Jing's like, I'm just sitting here. Oh, I have a camera on me. Contemplative.
Yeah. It's my favorite shot of the opening right here. Just the way his face lights up when he sees Alaka.
Good old Leorio.
Try again, or smile again. You can fly away.
I wonder, does Hisoka sometimes think he's in JoJo's? Hence all the posing?
Possibly. I mean, he definitely knows how to stand.
Heck, Hisoka could be a stand, with all the makeup and everything.
Right, the twist is that Hisoka is actually a stand himself, and the user is just constantly using Hisoka's bungee gum ability to make him look invisible.
Sure.
Okay. The results. Oh, yeah, Beans. I always forget what his name is, that it's such a simple thing, but he's like this little green bean, just... Wow!
But it's not necessarily 95%.
Yep.
Oh, gotcha. Right. Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be Periston. Periston for second, right? All right. It's the screw over Periston no matter the case. Ging just doesn't care. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's cool seeing all of them, even though they're not, they're not really doing anything. It's just kind of reminding us how much influence Gon has had over the how long has it been? A long time.
Universe time? I don't know.
Yeah. Someone let us know in the comments, and a mod will pass it on to us. I'm kind of curious now. They'll probably say at the end of the show, it's like, it's been a year or something.
At the end of the show, we could probably just look it up.
That's true. That's true. I would be careful, though, about looking up things for Hunter, though.
Okay.
Moe blob. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got a plan. He's got a plan. Okay. Yeah, for a special reason. Yeah, or how he's doing it.
Oh.
Ugh. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Wow.
That's quite the shot.
Oh. Oh. Gotcha. Dang.
That's the only time Alika's actually there.
Wow.
Okay.
But that's a bit optimistic.
I wonder if you could wish for Alika, or for something, to not be able to grant wishes anymore. Oh, but this is...
That would be crazy. Bro,
Yeah.
that would be like genius. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. I had no idea it was this bad. Is it because he said please?
Maybe?
It might be just that it's primary, like a healing thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Holy crap, here we go.
Yeah, this is it.
Here we go. Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh! Don't even come close.
Don't try and mess with that. Yeah.
This is something beyond. This is rewriting the fabric of the universe. This is beyond Nen. This is something else. Oh my god. But it's working.
Yeah.
This is the perfect example of the shonen side characters watching on.
Yes.
Oh, they can feel it.
Holy
Oh my
crap.
god. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. And Leorio's completely oblivious.
Oh, Leorio can't sense. Oh. Maybe Ging basically knew that because they would feel this happening, it doesn't matter what happens here. Because
I have no idea.
because something's gonna change. Something's gonna change. Because, like, let's be real. This is the introduction of, like, godlike power,
Well,
you know?
Let's just watch and see what happens.
Zubarashi indeed! Oh, crap! Wow! Oh, you sick! You
I think
sick.
we know what the next arc is gonna be now.
You think he's gonna be able to be patient that long? No, I think we know what the next episode is going to be. Like... He's gonna change his answer. Oh, okay. Huh? Ah!
Right.
To discuss what happened out there.
Oh, he's trying to get that to happen before Leorio.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. Which one? Right. Jing's advice, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Wait.
Okay.
This is all fun for him.
Right.
This
yeah,
is
they,
all
they
just...
established that, I think. It's...
But, like, the end also doesn't matter either. I mean, it does. It does matter, but... Okay, hold on.
There you go.
Right.
Dang.
And... Is it? Is it? Oh, it's Morel.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Oh, yes, God's okay. Yes. You don't have to worry anymore, Leorio. Oh my God, how's our boy going to respond? Oh, here he is. Oh, the music kind of...
This is very dramatic.
This is very dramatic, but I think it's positive. He looks young again.
Mm-hmm.
He looks healthy. Oh, yes. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Yeah. That's the way to do it.
And Gon just being like,
Oh. Yeah.
oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right, right. We don't need to think about the past now. Yeah, good call. Ugh. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Okay.
All right. Awesome. Domo, no.
Now,
But he doesn't care about winning. Oh.
oh,
Dang. Oh.
oh man,
Oh, crap.
oh man.
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not God. That's actually like a pretty logical step too.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Dang.
I think he was confident about it. So what has all this been since then? So Ging was way ahead of you. Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he trusted Ging.
Wait. What do you mean? No, he put his trust in Ging. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yep.
It's one of the brilliant things about being surrounded by competent people is that, of course, you trust their competence.
Exactly.
Especially
Their
if you don't
goals
directly...
might not be aligned with yours, but, you know.
But you don't directly interfere with them. Why should their competence, fail them? Wait, what? Wait, what was going on in the background there? Was that Hanzo and
Knuckle,
and
yeah.
Knuckles? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Can you imagine? Ah! He's... So was this all about Gon? Remember his prey? Maybe? No. That's dumb. Forget what that's dumb, guys.
Wow, that was such a good episode.
That was a great episode.
That was so good. I loved it.
Timing,
Yep.
dramatic, slow,
They even
moments.
kind of redeemed Pariston in my eyes.
I mean,
Like
a
little bit. Like he's still the scumbag rat, you know.
well, right, but the main thing is that him winning isn't really, I think, what they need to be worried about. It's the stuff that Ging mentioned about the whole the land with the, East Gorto and all that, which is probably why he was thinking about, the whole Hunter exam revision.
Sure, yeah.
But what he said was that was all just to stall for, Gon to be healed so that he could come here. And that would be the ultimate twist, I think, is that kind of with Hunter x Hunter is that Pariston wins. And that's not the end of the world.
Right. Yeah.
Because Ging said he was the one that the old man basically, like, he was the most like the old man in carrying on his vision.
Right.
And, there's nothing about Netero that was perfect.
Yeah.
Netero was amazing, but not perfect. All right.
All
right.
Wow.
Everything is right in the world, and God is back. And I love what they did with Pariston and Cheadle and Leorio here.
Yep.
It was something that felt very fluid and natural. And, it was a lot of just, talking and stuff. But, but like, that's the kind of logical step-by-step conclusion that I like to see in characters when they predict things, is like...
Right. It wasn't overly complicated. You could see how he just very simply said, okay, Ging believes this wholeheartedly, that this is going to happen.
So I don't doubt him.
So I don't doubt him, right?
Yeah.
It's a... Even though, like, okay, he's not a villain, but this is an example of villainous virtues in that sense, right? Where there's this guy that you don't like, he's scummy, right? But...
Or he appears scummy.
Sure.
The other characters regard him as scummy.
Yeah, and he's kind of self-proclaimed scummy. I have none of these three.
But that's the funny thing is, I think in this episode they're trying to make the point, probably because he's gonna win, that once he wins, it's not the end of the world. He might be a problem way later, but
Sure.
it's not going to be like, oh my God, now the Hunter Association is doomed.
Exactly. Like Cheadle could be the vice chairman, potentially. I don't know if he would do that. He might,
Yeah.
if he did win. And people were people telling Gone to
They
run?
were like, speech,
Yeah.
go up there, like everyone's focused on you.
I mean, enter the hero, but
that would be hilarious if the ultimate twist is that no, Gunn becomes
main
chairman,
and then his whole thing, how he shuts down with math and things like that. He's the chairman, but he can't actually read the report analysis things because he's like, I don't get this. What does this mean?
Right.
Something like that.
I think the thing about Pariston being the chairman is that him winning would probably be the kind of thing where, yes, he's going to use this, power for his own selfish ends at some point.
Yeah.
But it's not something that means that doom is happening. And the way Cheadle and the rest of the Zodiacs regarded him as basically like the worst of the worst. It's that, no, he's probably
slimy.
He's probably very slimy and corrupt in certain ways. But because we haven't seen any evidence of that, it's something that I have to call into question from the Hunter perspective of subverting audience expectations.
Oh, gotcha.
Because
if they're actually going the angle of he's not the best guy, he's not the most upstanding person,
right?
But he actually would make for a good leader,
Right. He might make for a great leader and
or like a good high level manager,
right? And that's something that I think that. Well, I think that because this is something that the plot is focusing on, it feels dramatically important. But if we think back to even the Chimera Ant stuff and all that, right?
Yeah.
Netero had the ability to make this very controversial call to send a very small team of hunters in to eradicate with like extreme prejudice
Oh yeah.
the Chimera Ants.
Yep.
And that's something that he probably was able to do because of, because him being the chairman, he has that authority. Right. But you could tell that by the way he was making the decision back then, that there were going to be repercussions.
Yes.
And he knew that. And he also was very aware that he was going into this with the very real potential that he would die.
Right.
In fact, he almost planned on dying. Which is funny because that's him basically saying, you know what? I trust the rest of them to be able to handle the consequences of this.
Including Pariston.
Because it would be, I would say, in a lesser man's perspective, a form of selfishness to put the responsibility of all these newly formed Chimera Ants
Go
and
out
all
in
these
the
people.
blaze of glory and then pass it on to other people.
Which is absolutely not what Netero is doing. Not at all.
In a lot of ways, the very fact that Pariston trusted Ging so much, even though Ging was an enemy, is kind of another way to reinforce what Ging was saying, that Pariston is the one closest to Netero with his ideals and all that stuff. Because Pariston trusted an enemy, Netero trusted an enemy, right?
Yeah.
Which is really cool because it almost feels like a power of friendship kind of a thing, but even in the friends among enemies. And that's just a really cool way of looking at it. Yeah. And I don't know how much that was intended, and who knows how much they will go into that moving forward, Yeah,
but there's not a lot of content, anime wise, still left over. So great way to end. I would say it's not completely over, the whole election thing, because who knows? Like Leorio could still win. I mean, who knows? But or there could be some more last minute twists. Yeah. But
all of a sudden, Gon gets unanimously elected.
Right. So that happened. Now we have the whole Aluka, Killua, Gon healing thing here. So here's the thing: Aluka is not awake that often. That is really big. That is really big, because what I think this is more about is it's not that Killua was close with Aluka alone. Killua is close with something.
Killua, and he knows the difference.
we might never fully understand exactly why Killua is able to do this. There probably will be an explanation of some sorts, and we've probably gotten the majority of the explanation here via kind of Illumi's commentary and such.
Because Illumi's not finished.
Yeah, that's why I think this next episode is going to be crazy, because I don't think Illumi's going to be that patient.
Oh, yeah?
I think that...
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think that there's a... Well, yeah, I think that's a very good logical conclusion and stuff. But I think there's a reason why Killua wasn't here.
Right, well,
gone.
He did make the promise to Alika.
Yeah.
So...
And I think that you were onto something with your prediction about him making a final wish.
So
and he would need to have it be something along the lines of wishing something to do something that that counteracts something's own like abilities and something like that. So imagine a confrontation. Illumi is like, Killua, you're good. And now you showed me everything. And now I have my needles. I'm going to be able to manipulate and
then
take
Killua was
that.
like, too late.
And then Killua's just going to be like, and boop.
Yep.
So I think that's a genius way to do it. There's probably other ways that they could do it. The thing that I feel like we're missing here is that something is something. Like that's a dumb statement, but the point is that the power displayed here, do you remember when the king is like a god, and he basically warps like straight to Welfin. Like that level of power, I think is the strongest we've seen of a person utilizing Nen.
Yeah, this is like
something.
This is now, like some old one stuff.
Yes. So we could probably theorize to death what is actually happening here.
Who knows?
But I don't think we are in the I don't think we're in the category of
it's not something where
Hatsu hexagonal.
We couldn't just make
here.
Alika a member of the Phantom Troop and then have Kurapika, do the whole,
No.
Don't use Nen again.
Like, okay, taking this into D&D terms, the wish spell, in the simplest terms, allows you to cast a lower level spell, at a ninth level, basically. But if we think about what it kind of actually would be in a fantasy setting like this, it's the ability of a god.
Yeah, it's reality manipulation.
It's reality manipulation.
It's the powers of Speedwagon himself. Your word becomes
expose it and it becomes reality.
Yep.
That is something that breaks like so many rules that we've come to understand.
Yep.
But because we know what so many of the rules of Nen are, it almost tells us that this is something beyond Nen. Like this is something and powers of like just the universe, the world, energy itself, like something beyond just
taking something like Greed Island, for instance. The fact that exists and that seems so much more than what Nen you would expect it to be capable of, but at the same time, it's like that's just scratching the surface, we have more Melody's stories about like the Devil's Ballad or whatever the crap that was, There have been hints about just weird things that happen, and I think Greed Island is the example of what happens when a group of Nen users pool their resources together. They're capable of exceptional things. Yeah.
But this is not one of those things.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that there's ones where it goes beyond understanding, where it's like, wow, this was really complex and crazy and whatnot, and
there's other ones where it's a lot of great simple,
minds, where it's so simple and just off.
Yeah,
right.
Or it's just so simple and awe-inspiring.
Right, exactly. Where it's like this is a different kind of beyond understanding.
Yeah. So on the plus side, Killua is okay. No one died.
Yeah, although there was that whole thing of like, don't tell Gon that Killua did it and stuff.
And we haven't seen Killua.
We haven't seen Killua, and yeah.
So there might be, as Killua is kind of operating on different rules, Killua might be operating on different consequences as well.
Sure.
So what it might be is that he needed to make that promise.
Yeah, he needed to make some kind of promise that was of sort of equal value to the thing that was requested,
and probably also something that speaks both to something and Aluka.
Right.
Now that is a stretch, I think.
But I wouldn't say it's too big of a stretch.
It's not too big of a stretch.
It might not be something that's necessarily concretely in as a rule.
Right.
Now, I know Hunter likes to have all the rules be very concrete and measurable. You know, like you could read them off in like a legal document kind of a thing. But with the way that Killua treated Aluka, and by extension something, it has not been as a legal document, you know. Like,
right. It's something
been
that
as a person, a relationship. You
right.
know?
It's just like a relationship. It's something that he's keeping close to the chest. So until Killua decides to reveal exactly what it is, we can't know. And I think that's
never is the thing.
and I think that's why Illumi might confront him, and it'll be just this cool moment of Killua being a badass. Is Illumi thinks he understands it now. That's why he's like, I want that. I want that. Or he just knows it's possible.
Exactly.
So instead of trying to, take, Killua and, kill him and, take Aluka and by extent something, what he might end up doing is just being like, Killua, I'll take her off your hands, or I'll take him off your hands.
Yeah, or allow me to make a wish to have something move over to me instead.
Yeah, like he's like, hey, let's set a deal up. And I think that Illumi feels like he has enough of a way into his brother's psyche that he can probably speak this out. That's why I don't think he's gonna wait. Because if he was going at this from the assassin standpoint, he would definitely wait.
But
he would stalk him. He would, plan another trap. But I don't think he's going to do that because it's too much of a risk for one. Because Killua could just turn.
Well, yeah.
I mean, maybe we don't know.
And with what Killua said, because I feel like this might be tying into Silva's sort of prophecy that he gave Killua would come back and he would come back to stay.
Sure.
What if Killua came back
and he just
with
lives
Aluka,
in the he just lives in the place with her?
Exactly, and that's his promise. God. He's like, I'm going to stay with you forever.
And then we have another rescue Killua arc with God.
Or just a visit. Like, you want to come over and play with us? Like, can we have a play date? Can you let Gon into the mansion? It should just be amazing and wonderful and just so warm and fuzzy. But that could be why Illumi wouldn't want to wait, because he doesn't want her to actually get back to the mansion. What is it?
Guys, you know why Leorio was not supposed to tell him that Killua did this? This is a really dumb theory. But if Killua just doesn't operate by the rules, like if he just doesn't need to, this is gonna break my heart here. But what if he says something? I need you to make Gon forget me. This is a dumb theory. This is a stupid theory. And then he basically makes it so that Gon can go on living happily and never basically get brought into Killua's just problems and stuff. And then Killua has to stay with, something in Aluka forever. Dumb theory. Forget I ever said that. Forget I ever said that. Yeah. I don't want my theory to turn into like a wish that becomes reality. I know we can't rewrite the the rules of the universe to make the show change the way the plot goes.
Well, and the thing is, like, I could totally see them doing that in a way that would absolutely rip my heart out. But the thing is that then, I mean, Killua and Gon, they are the story of this story.
But that's why it would end.
Right, and that's why it would end. And even then now, it's kind of saying that it'll end because if Killua is literally meaning every second of every day, like, I'm going to stay in that room with you forever. Yeah, but
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. No, we just got told everything. We got told everything.
What?
Killua told the audience. He told us what he was going to do.
I'm going to stay with you forever.
You're right. But the thing is he said Aluka is only awake at certain times. How can he be with Aluka if something is awake? That's not forever then. He's going to free Aluka from something.
Okay.
He's going to have something, basically, he's going to do some kind of wish, some kind of thing that will schism them forever. And that's what he means forever, because he can't actually promise that if something is around. Because then something will have a more, at least higher than 50% of the time that it'll be awake,
So here's my question.
Oh my God.
How is he going to
Do that?
Do that.
We don't know. It's next episode. I'm so
next
excited.
episode, because here's the thing. Okay. Now,
And we can find out then what something is if it's something.
Yeah, absolutely. Now here's the thing. Okay, this might be a way that they could do it.
Okay.
They talk about it as if it's different rules for healing. But what if it wasn't actually different rules for healing? What if it was that there's wishes that are for yourself and then there's wishes that are for others?
Right, we theorized that, yeah.
Because, but I think that is a very important distinction. Because if it's just healing, well, making something leave out, that's not healing necessarily, right?
Yeah, you're right.
And for something that big, suddenly the Zoldyck family's gone. You know,
well,
I mean, I don't know if that's how it works, but that's one of those things that I would be concerned about.
Right,
you know?
then it goes back into potentially the relationship thing where Killua met a prerequisite a long time ago, potentially.
Sure.
And I think that would be one of the easiest ways they could do this.
Yeah, there's plenty of ways they could do it.
Because it's something that doesn't require the story to continue in order for them to reveal it.
But
in the ways that I think they're going to do it, there's going to be a confrontation with Illumi and Killua in the next episode or the episode after, before the show ends.
Yeah.
And Killua will be like, "Oh, you want to know how this works? I'll show you." And then he does the wish and separates them from each other. And Illumi's like, "No! What are you doing?" And Killua's like, "Now you can never manipulate, abuse, kill, Alluka ever again."
And then he can also have an amazing moment of just being like, "Sorry, brother, you're not as clever as you thought you were."
Oh, it would be so perfect for Killua's character to come full circle. And you know what would be so great about this? You know what would be so great about this? Alluka is aware about how much Gon means to Killua because Alluka was awake during that time when, the wish was made. So what's going to happen is like, "Alluka, I'll stay with you forever." And Alluka's going to be like, "How about not forever?" And Killua's like, what do you mean? It's like, well, like, what about Gon? What about that? What
about just Tuesdays and Wednesdays?
Yeah, like, how about you just come to visit me once a month?
Cool.
And it'd be like, "Oh my God, like, can you imagine? Like that would be so beautiful." Like, I'm already like tearing up inside, like thinking about like how they can have the perfect like Gon and Killua like fist bump like this, like them just kind of going, and then they kind of look off into the sunset or whatever.
So,
what is it?
Slaps the last 3 episodes of HunterxHunter. You can fit so many feels in this thing.
I mean, come on. The stuff that's gonna happen, we're gonna have a Ging and Gon conversation.
Yeah, okay.
And it's gonna be awkward and hilarious and feelsy and full of just good stuff.
I am so excited to see Ging not be able to handle like, "Oh yeah, that's right, I'm a dad." Like,
I would love to see actually 2 conversations.
Okay.
And I would love to have, because in some respects, the opening kinda hints at a specific exchange, a specific card exchange.
Oh yeah.
And that's something that is huge. But I would love to have Ging be like, "Okay, so Gon, I know we have a lot to talk about, but let's keep this quick. And like tell you what,
I know you're my son and everything, and like haven't seen you and since you were a baby,
I'll bet you anything Ging is going to like peace out like at some point within this whole like election thing, and then Gon and him will talk again, and that's when Gon's gonna give him Kite's license.
Was that Kite's license?
The one that
in the opening?
Because of well, here's the thing. So you go back to the episode that they made us want to see.
131
no. Wait. In the original show.
Oh yeah.
This is something I've been kind of waiting to see if it actually became relevant. And every time they show that in the opening, I'm like, what is that? Oh. So yeah, he's gonna give that to Ging.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah.
There you go. Yeah. I love how the people in the front row though were like pointing,
Ah, yes. And like the minute you see like Jing's face, he's just like, oh crap.
Yeah.
But he even did a thing with his mouth where it was like,
yep.
like he did that thing of just like, yeah, this is not gonna go well.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, this was fun.
Wow.
This was a great episode. Looking
Yes.
forward to the next one.
So good.
If you want to see the next 2 episodes reactions of Hunter x Hunter right now, there's not that many left after this.
know.
But yeah, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. Any level of support gets you access to our Discord where you can chat with us about stories or whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.